Hi everyone, it's that time again. I missed doing my, what would it have been? January, February, my March and April empties because there was so much going on. So it's now going to be my March, April and May empties. So I've got my black bag with me, and without further ado, let's get started. So I've gone through a couple of shaving gels, so this gives me kind of a good idea really how quickly I go through them, about 6 weeks. One is Gillette Satin Care. I've picked up another one of these. It was on some offer, so I only paid £1 something for it in Tesco. It's good, I'm quite happy with it. It's shaving gel at the end of the day. And then also my shaving gel of choice, the Boots Smooth Care Shave Gel, both of which are for sensitive skin. I then have two of the Wilko body butters. One of them is cocoa and one of them is mango. I'm going to do a blog post on these. If I've done it by the time this video goes up, I will link it in the description bar below for you. They are really, really nice. I can't use the body butters from Boots or many other places, the Body Shop I meant to say, but Boots do them as well, because they've got nuts in. These do not, and they're £1.27, so you can't really go wrong with these. Really nice, love them. The only one I don't like is the coconut, so I wouldn't repurchase the coconut, but I would definitely keep repurchasing the mango and the cocoa, and they are repurchased products, so they're not the first time I've used them. Blah blah blah, I'm going to stop talking. I've got the Nivea Visage Q10 Plus Anti-Wrinkle Cleanser. I decided not to repurchase this. I wanted to try something different. It's good, there's nothing wrong with it at all, but I purchased the La Roche-Posay cleanser. I would repurchase this to keep at my parents' because I wouldn't want something as expensive as the La Roche-Posay to sort of be waiting for me in case it goes bad and then I've wasted a whole lot of money. These are £4.99, so still fairly expensive, but works well for my skin. The La Roche-Posay just seems to be a bit better. Dan and I have gone through 4 bars of simple soap, so I need to put that on the shopping list. It's really good. This is what I use in the shower because of my eczema. I don't like to use any additional sort of things, shower gels that have colour in and all sorts, so that's what I use. 2 deodorants. One is the Dove Original Anti-Perspirant. This actually has citric acid in, which I didn't realise. Does it have citric acid in? No, maybe it doesn't. Anyway, I don't like it. The top, it's a bit wet, and I don't like having to wait for things to dry. I like a dry stick deodorant, so I won't repurchase that. It wasn't this one either that contains citric acid. This is the simple kind to skin soothing antiperspirant. Now the one thing I don't like about this, and this is a repurchased item, is that when it gets to close down, you're not going to be able to see it, it breaks. There you are. You get bits of deodorant all over the floor, and then you have to try and pack it in, so I'm going to try and avoid repurchasing this if I can. If I need to purchase it and there isn't anything else available that I can use, because a lot of antiperspirants have citric acid in, then I will repurchase it, but not unless it's the only thing available to me for that reason. I have got a couple of Hydro Quench creams. This is the pot, and this is a travel size sort of giveaway, gift with purchase type size. I like the Clarins Hydro Quench Cream. It's been reformulated though. If you've seen my favourites videos, it's been reformulated though, and if you've seen my recent favourites video, which I will link down below, the formula has... what the hell? It's been reformulated though, and if you've seen my previous... Hello Krampus! It's been reformulated though, and if you've seen my most recent favourites video, you'll know that I have switched over to something else that is actually doing just as well for my skin, and if not better in some ways, and it's cheaper, so I won't be repurchasing that. So well done Clarins, by having a gap between being able to get hold of it and relaunching it. You've actually lost some customers there. I'm sure I won't be the only one, because if you don't have a face cream, you've got to go and buy one. Conditioning nail polish remover from Boots. This is one that I have repurchased. I find it quite drying and stripping for your nails, so I have gone ahead and, on the recommendation of the lady in Sally's Beauty Supplies, purchased a acetone free. Now this first ingredient is acetone. Purchased an acetone free nail varnish, so I'm going to give that a go first. This was okay, apart from the fact that it did really strip my nails, so I wouldn't say it was conditioning. Okay, I have finished up the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Setting Spray. This is just a small, again, a kind of, not a gift with purchase, but a sample size I think. I'm going to keep the bottle and fill it up, keep it in my handbag for warm days. I'm just going to turn you so you can see. I've just filmed my favourites video, and now Freya is sitting on my favourite things. Well done Freya Puss. So I'm going to fill that up. I really liked the setting spray. I don't use the all-nighter setting spray. I use the, what used to be Dew Me, and has now been reformulated, renamed, but I use the moisturising one. But I would be quite happy to use the Dew Me, the all-nighter setting spray, if they didn't have the Dew Me one. 2 lip balms that have been used up. My Chapstick Medicated lip balm, and my Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Moisturising Lip Balm. I would definitely repurchase both of these depending on what my lips needed. I've gone and repurchased this one because my lips aren't hugely dry at the moment. Come the winter months, I will definitely be keeping this one in my bag. So definitely use both of those. I have run out of the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This came with the first ever Urban Decay Book of Shadows. So it didn't last me very long at all. I think that was partly because it was so old. I've got a number of these as backups because they keep coming out with the palettes. I've never bought one, but I would repurchase when I run out of all of my primers. The False Lash Effect Max Factor waterproof mascara. I quite like to have a waterproof mascara on hand. I wasn't really feeling this one though. It didn't do what I would love from mascara. Everyone sort of, oh my word, that's stiff. Everyone always goes on about Max Factor and how great it is, and I just didn't feel it. That's the wand. So I wouldn't repurchase, I don't think. maybe I would. I probably wouldn't. I shouldn't, is what I'm getting at. But I might do if there was a sale. But I think there are better mascaras for me that do come in waterproof. So, no. Stick with it. No, I wouldn't repurchase that. And a few things that just need to go in the bin, really. The first is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Correcting Concealer. Now, I like the consistency of it. I like the texture. It feels nice. It's just the colour. This is in 52. And having bought the foundation, and I'm wearing it now in 51, it's way too yellow. But I don't actually think that this is the right shade anyway. I purchased it on eBay. I think this was a bad mistake. It is 52. It does say 52. There's the camera up there. I think buying it on eBay was a mistake. Because I picked up the concealer for a friend and it looks a lot lighter than this. Their one. So I don't think it's the right shade. I don't think the shade inside this is the right one for the number, and I think that might be the reason it was on eBay. But anyway, it doesn't work for me. It's way too yellow. It looks wrong under my eyes, so it's just not worth it. I have picked it up from Superdrug, yes, or Boots, one of the two, but from the store, in shade 51, and I'm going to try it once I've finished my Elizabeth Arden Estee Lauder concealer. And the two things I'm just going to throw away. One is the Sally Hansen Cuticle Massage Cream with apricot oil. I'm throwing this away because it doesn't work for me, and I found something that does work for me. So I wouldn't repurchase that. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm also throwing away my Lip Therapy Vaseline Pocket Size Petroleum Jelly. The reason I'm throwing this away is just because it's so old. I don't use it. It's not that it's a bad product, and I have used quite a lot. But I've now had it sitting around for so long that because I've put my fingers in it, I don't feel comfortable using it now. So I thought, seeing as this was going to be a 3-month worth of Empties, I would add in some things that I just want to get rid of, and then sort of have an almost fresh start without things that just aren't being used. So they are my Empties. Thank you very much for watching. Do let me know what you've used up this month. What have you loved using this month, and what have you really hated? Thank you all for watching, and thank you to my new subscribers, as well as those people who have stuck with me throughout my ramblings. I will leave all of my links below for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, things like that, and my second channel and blog for both. Again, rambling, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye!